Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. I am Donna. This is Brian. We are doing a podcast on men's mental health awareness. This is something that's very dear to both of us. Me because somebody I love goes through it. Him because he's the person I love who goes through it. He suffers from anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. On here, we're just bringing awareness. Anything that we are talking about is his view of it, how he handles it. We're not giving any medical advice. This is probably not geared towards children because some of it's going to be adult content. If you like what you hear or what you're saying, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, or even if you just want to comment on something that maybe you've dealt with, feel free to comment and we'll get back to you. If you are easily offended, please just go to the next video that pops up. Okay? So, we were deciding what topics to talk about. And I think a lot of people would find it interesting that the stress of the holidays does not get to you.
No, not at all. And I mean, starting in October is when, to be honest, we do our Christmas shopping for each other and other people pretty much starting in like August sometimes.
Yeah.
I know I've done it as early as August. But September is when it really starts to, after Labor Day and stuff like that, is when it starts to kick in more. And then obviously October. And we decorate for Halloween. Some stuff inside, not much. You got the ghost lights and the spiders that go out front.
Yeah, and I have some like Mickey Mouse things in the window.
We have a blow up Mickey vampire.
Yeah. So
Now there's on actual Halloween we have like this crazy doll swinging on a thing, a screaming scarecrow.
So where
Some creepy shit,
we live,
obviously.
Halloween, we would go through hundreds of dollars worth of candy. Easy.
When?
Here, giving them out at Halloween. There's been Halloweens where he's had to go out and get more candy because we ran out. So Halloween around here is kind of still a pretty decent thing. And we sit out front. We do a fire pit. You know, we enjoy seeing the kids. We enjoy scaring the parents with the scarecrow. I think it scares the parents more than the kids. And it's fun. And it kind of sets off the season for us.
Yeah, because quite literally, November 1st, Halloween gets taken down and the totes start coming over for Christmas.
Yes. So Christmas decorating here is a little different than probably most places. We downsized when we moved here. So all my stuff doesn't even get put out yet. But I'm a very traditional person, I guess you can say. And I have some Christmas stuff that's ornaments and decorations that are 60, 70 years old.
Well, you have a lot of your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents stuff that you were able to preserve, and a lot of people don't do that.
It's crazy because decorating to me is, some people would find it frustrating. And it's funny, him and my dad both yell at me about it. But it takes us.
The only thing bugs me is you always put the damn mistletoe in between the living room and the dining room that I clip with my forehead at least 68 times before it's taken down.
That's not my problem.
I didn't say it was your problem. I'm just saying that's the only part. That maybe the bear's falling off the back of the couch onto your head, but that's just throw it back up there. And
again, not my problem.
I didn't say anything was your problem. I'm just telling you the parts that you know.
And as we get ready for the holidays, you'll see his spirit start to perk up a lot. Most, this is going to sound horrible. Most guys, I don't think, get into it as much as you do.
And I didn't used to.
Yeah, I mean,
But you kind of, whether you like it or not, I don't know how to word that correctly, but you're going to get into it. And, it's just, we literally start listening to Christmas music right after, as soon as like actually we'll find it on Sirius XM. And then once, what is it, B101?
Yep.
Once they click over, we do that. Or we'll find like some of the we found some stations last year that were, I think we typed in classic and it was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
There was some shit I'd never heard it before. But I mean, it's still cool because it's like, I didn't even know that existed. You can only hear I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas so many times before you lose your shit.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, you get sucked into it, and that's why, this is going to sound like I'm blaming you for my seasonal depression. Christmas is built up so much for months. Like I said, it starts before Halloween, because we're out like buying, like if we're out at a store that's already decorated and has stuff for sale and we see something, we're getting it. So we could be buying Christmas decorations in September easily.
And I have been known to buy gifts and forget I had them.
Yeah.
I think last year was probably the worst.
What am I forgetting?
The gifts that were all in the closet for Andrew and...
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I think you got it. I was like, I don't think so.
Well, that's what happens when you buy stuff 4 and 5 months in advance.
But
But I'm just saying, for me, like, it starts that build up, and it starts in September, and then October you have that little pause with Halloween. I'm not that big on Halloween. It's I could take it or leave it. I still have fun with some of the kids. For the most part, the kids are respectful, and the little ones are,
and some of them look so cute in their little costumes.
But they're having fun, and
that's what it's about.
the point. But after that, Thanksgiving, I could care less.
And again, Thanksgiving here isn't traditional. I do a small turkey, but I also do...
You do the Italian.
I do the Italian.
There's a lot of, there's a lot of Italian or part Italian families that do that. That do both. And
a lot of them break it up. They'll do the Italian dish and then do the turkey dish later. Yeah. I don't do all that.
But, and I like that because it's just, normally I'll eat the like raviolis and meatballs, even though I love turkey, but for some reason you put any Italian dish in front of me, I'm going to go after that first. But it's just one of those holidays where I'm not a big eater. I don't really care about football unless it's the Eagles. She's a Packers fan, which does not make me one because I don't know anything Packers, and I couldn't care less if they win a game ever. So Thanksgiving could get wiped off the map and it wouldn't bother me. It's, Easter's kind of the same way. I don't care.
And even Black Friday's not the same anymore.
No.
We'll go out and see if there's anything out there, but we both have the same mindset. We don't like crowds. So
even prior to COVID and all that crowd, because after COVID, everything changed. But there were still places that were open on Thanksgiving night all the way into Friday. And we would literally get done eating, clean up, and go out and pretty much be out all night. But there wasn't anybody else really there. We walked through Kohl's and there was 2 people besides the
The staff.
the staff, and a lot of the stores. So it's nothing like it was. So, and even now, and which I agree with, is not having anything open until the following morning. So, you know,
Everyone gets to enjoy the
employees
holidays.
can just, you know.
And from that point on, we're constantly out. Even if we're not actively looking for something, one of my favorite stores to go to around Christmas is Boscov's.
I think as a department store, that's probably the best one that has a lot of different.
Christmas things,
I
yeah.
mean, you can get whole trees if you want the artificial ones, but tons of ornaments, tons of figurines, knickknacks. I mean, they got plates. You know, you could buy
Ornaments, yeah.
They pretty much have everything.
And one thing that we've done every year is we've gotten some type of Father Christmas. His mom is real big on the Father Christmases. I had some here as well. Mine were usually upstairs because it was a thing with my mom.
And we've also been getting something cardinal related.
Yep, something cardinal related since both of us lost our moms. And we don't settle. Like, we'll keep looking until something really sparks us.
Yeah, I think last year it took a while to find something cardinal that didn't look cheesy, because there was like a ton of cardinal stuff, but it all had like sparkles on it or something.
When did we get the tree? The year before that?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
We have 5. If you know what they are, they're the ceramic Christmas trees with the little lights that you put in them. I think we have 5 now.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm counting.
We have the snowman. We have the cardinal.
We have the original. We have 2 of the original ones because we have the one down here and the one upstairs.
And we have my mom's.
Yeah.
And do we have a smaller one? Because I know there's 3 down here.
We have the one on the table upstairs.
Maybe we didn't put my mom's out.
We didn't put your mom's out.
So we have 5, but 4.
Actually, and I have a very small one that used to be on the mantle over at the other house. So that's probably the one we were talking about. But we'll constantly go out and we'll look. And it's funny because you would think like that would set his anxiety off, like 10 more days till Christmas. But it doesn't. He's very, and we do a lot of different things. We'll do baking.
We watch a ton of
Yeah.
Christmas movies and shows like the Holiday Baking Championship or something like that.
Yeah, we do a lot of, and I don't think.
We don't do much other than whatever is Christmas related.
Yeah, I mean, and we've made a lot of things for people. Like, I have I don't even know what you would call it. We used to always call it the medicine ball. My mom made it back when it was before 1980. I don't think my younger brother was alive yet, and he was born in 79.
I'm sure there's plenty of people, if they do see this, will have their own, but they call it something else. But basically, you have a styrofoam ball, and then if you take those little
Medicine cups
that you would take like Pepto-Bismol or something like the cap, and you just pin them over the entire thing
and put
glue on it and glitter
and little holiday flower, like holly.
Yeah, holly, and then you put a pipe cleaner
To hang it.
On the ceiling, and
so
it's like a big Christmas ball.
Like I said, we've had one here forever. My younger brother.
Didn't we make one for him?
Yeah, every year I should get that. So we made one for him.
And we make our own stuff here too.
We do. We've made centerpieces, which are always beautiful. We've
painted some ceramics.
I think we have like 6 or 7 ceramics that we painted.
We have some door hangers.
Your signs
that were painted.
So I mean, we're constantly doing things that.
The puzzles.
Oh yeah, we have one here, One, we have three. We have the beautiful winter landscape, whatever you want to call it. Then we have the Christmas story.
The street.
Yeah.
I think there's something else, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know we have a fall one too.
But we did them and then glued the back and then put them in the frames and they go up on the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're still watching around Christmas, you'll see.
The transition from.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a video where we just show the whole.
Yeah, it's.
There's more down here, and I mean this is like a 15 by 15 room. There's probably we get more stuff in here than most people get in their whole first floors of their houses, because we have a tree down here. We usually have like a 4 or 5 foot tree down here. We actually have a 5 foot Mickey that plays music and lights up.
He is adorable.
Got him from Home Depot last year.
For my birthday, yeah. He's
like a toy soldier.
Yeah, he's adorable. And upstairs, I have a Santa that's about 3 feet tall.
Yeah. That
says the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas saying, and then I have
you have some like antique toys, or I don't want to say toys, I guess Christmas decorations, but they're animated and you can tell they're pretty old.
And we have the I love Thomas Kincaid. I think his artwork is amazing. We have a village, a Thomas Kincaid village.
We have the piece that goes down here where he's sitting in front of the firehouse and it plays "Twas
Just
the
the Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I have what else do we have? We have the lanterns, the Thomas Kincaid lanterns. That has the.
There's a whole set of them.
Yeah.
Like 9.
Yeah. So it's just we do things that I guess some people might say are over the top. It doesn't look.
We bought so much stuff last year that we had to buy a new shelf for down here just to put over on the other side of the desk because there was no room to put anything, and we had literally that much stuff. I mean, we may be able to get 5 or 10 more small to medium things on that shelf, but after that, I'm not quite sure where anything would go.
Yeah,
because that table next to you is full. The shelf, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5-tier shelf, and that gets completely full. There's a small fireplace. The top of that's full. There's a 2-tier shelf that's full. The walls are full. We have light up garland that goes around the entire, where the
perimeter, the molding
along the ceiling.
The
stairs back here, that's covered from top to bottom. I mean,
And it's funny because when I tell you that Brian is the type of person that he tries to make things as easy as possible for me. And it's funny because we were just talking about this earlier. We enjoy doing just about everything together. And he will make sure he is up early enough, come over, pick up our truck, go over, get 4 or 5 tubs, and bring them here. And then...
Well, that's usually before I go to bed.
Or yeah. Well, it depends what your schedule is, but yeah.
But they open at like 6 in the morning, and I would shoot over there and get as many tubs as I could in the back of the truck in one shot. Load them up down here, and then when I'd go home, go to sleep, and then when I come over, I'd bring up a couple totes, and once you emptied them,
they went back down, and
I would take them back and bring down another load. It takes about three truckloads, and that's just for outside and upstairs. Everything for here we keep in another spot, so it would probably take the SUV filled to get all that stuff.
And it's funny because when we're doing it, and I want to say this, and people are going to be like, no way. The men in my life are so, like, involved. Like you, my dad, Andrew. It's everyone, like, chips in. And you see the change. Like I said, he doesn't get anxious. He doesn't, but you see, it's almost like he gets relaxed. And it's crazy because we're constantly so busy.
It's probably like we've talked before. There's so much going on that I don't have time to think about other things.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one time that my mind does slow down a little bit, or my brain slows down a little bit, because there's so much going on to focus on. Now, I will say the one thing that I constantly think about is, like, slow down and don't get here too fast, because I hate, like, we'll open gifts upstairs, but then we come down here and just do our thing with us, because there's usually a lot of shit.
There is.
And it takes a couple hours. But then after that, we might get whatever cookies you had made, or, we get something and we kick the fireplace on and we, watch a movie or something, and then something. Maybe I'll learn to talk this year. But I hate it, because then when I go home, it's like Christmas is officially over, or close to being over. New Year's is when it's like, okay, the holiday season is over.
And I don't take anything down until January 6th. I keep everything up until Little Christmas. But we'll go out driving around and we'll look at lights. And I love when people go, oh, you got to see this display. It's amazing.
We go see it and go, success.
They're amazing and my amazing are two totally different things.
I think we just have I don't know that I've seen anything new lately, but, like, we go to the guy if anybody lives around here, you'll know there's this guy in Norwood. And,
the tax guy.
Yeah, the tax place. And
he comes out and talks to us every year. He's amazing.
And we always take our Christmas picture there.
Yep. And the guy in media. Off of that road.
Is that Cherry? It's off of 252. The one that has, like, Clark Griswold playing in one window and then Santa sneaking around in another and all that. Yeah.
He does a really good job.
That one's cool.
Last year we went to the guy down in Delaware. It was okay. I mean, I think it became more commercialized.
He set it up differently.
Yeah.
And there's too many people there.
We did find a place, though, in Southwest Philly. I'm lying. It's South Philly. Sorry.
South Philly. Oh, yeah.
In South Philly.
Yeah. It is if your vehicle is way oversized, don't take it. Take something small, because it's this little street.
It's a cul-de-sac.
It's a little turn. There's probably, I don't know, 20 houses.
Nah, it's more than that.
30.
Yeah.
But every one of them
is done
up. They have the bay window, and the windows are done up with the animated dolls or houses or whatever.
And we're not talking about Miracle on
13th Street.
3rd Street. We're not talking about that. This is something different.
This blows that away.
And it's funny because one of my students, I think, told me about it. Told me about a place down there, and we were driving around. That's how we found it.
I think we saw it on Facebook too.
Yeah, but I know one of my students, she lives in, I want to say she lives closer to north, and she brings her son down. She's like, it's worth it. She's like, he'll drive around, he'll just be like, we try to get to Miracle on 13th Street. I have to tell you, the last couple of years,
there's too many houses that
don't do anything.
Don't do it and are just blacked out. And it's just like, I don't know. I was never that geeked up about it. There was other places that blew me away more than that. And
We used to have a place here in Springfield. He stopped though.
it's
Been a couple years.
Springfield or Drexel Hill?
Springfield with the Mickeys all on the side. We
Oh,
got out
you
and we
mean the
walked.
blow-ups?
No. If you go down 420 and you pass the funeral home,
yeah. I think they moved or something.
yeah.
That one was cool.
And his last year, he actually did one night. The last year he was setting up, like he had fireworks and everything, so he went out with a bang, literally. Not he. I'm not saying he died. I'm just saying the last year he did it, he went out with a bang.
We don't know.
So that was another one that was really cool.
We've stumbled upon just because we will just drive and
Aimlessly.
just turn down streets and look for stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like. And for us, I mean, I think we both like the older blow molds, and we have our certain favorites and stuff that we don't like at all.
I'm not a huge fan of the blow ups. They look cool when they're up, but I just not.
Yeah,
I mean,
during the day it looks really trashed. I can't stand the splatter, the LED.
oh yeah,
Where it's like the red and green splatter on the house or whatever it is. Like not my thing.
but I mean we
Pretty much anything else is,
and we do all these things, and like I said, he's just so relaxed. Even 2 years ago with the wedding,
Well, it's a Christmas wedding, and then
it was as crazy as things were. I don't think we missed a beat with anything. Like we kind of kept everything.
Christmas wasn't. I don't want to say it wasn't the same. Everything was decorated, and we had all the same food, and the gifts may have been a little less than prior years or since, but
Right.
It's weird because that's the one Christmas I don't really remember, because I think the wedding out, trumps
Yeah.
the
I think that Christmas
Christmas.
was a lot of our first Christmas gifts, like our first married couple.
Yeah, we had a lot of personalized and,
Yeah, and it's
husband and wife stuff.
and it's crazy because unlike most couples that are out there now, you see each other, you go on your first date, 2 days later you're engaged, and a month later you're married. We were,
Yeah, ours was 9 years after we had gotten together.
and I think,
And there were people who were concerned about, what's going to change. And absolutely nothing's changed except your last name.
yeah,
That and I'm wearing a ring, which I don't normally do.
no, you started wearing a ring before that,
Well,
right? A ring I bought him, but
anything you see me wearing is 99% a gift.
I also think that with the type of people we are, we can be each other around, like ourselves around each other. Like we don't have to pretend at all. And if I see you starting to get a little, I'm just like, you okay? Like very in tune with each other, I guess.
One thing I would like to ask people to do is if you could leave your lights on till like 2, 3 in the morning, because sometimes we go out pretty late, and a lot of people just shut their shit off at like midnight. And it's like, what about us night owls that are out at 2 in the morning?
The sad part is it's true.
Just, if you could do that, I'd appreciate it.
We actually used to, like, Kohl's. There's a night that Kohl's was open 24 hours. There was a night that
It's not just a night, it's like the week before.
yeah. And we would be in the store and it's like dead and we're walking around like do. Like,
Just if you go in there, don't fart, because everybody that works there is going to hear it.
or
There's no other sound.
just remind me of Hobby Lobby. when we were in the Christmas section and that lady.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't want to know. I'm not here.
We're moving on.
Let's just say I still don't go down that aisle.
And it's a shame because every time we turn to a different aisle, there she was.
I go through PTSD every time I go down that aisle.
Yeah, so I mean, like, and it's funny because as much as we love Christmas, we were just at Hobby Lobby the other day looking for Fourth of July stuff.
There's already like 4 fucking aisles of Christmas shit, and I'm like, no, I'm not going down it.
And he's like, well, first of all, we saw the fall stuff, and he's like, I can't think of fall when it's 90 fucking degrees out. And then we're walking back, and he's like, maybe it's craft stuff for Chris. Nope, it's not craft stuff. It's actually decorations.
No, none of the shit that they have out is like I get that people make the craft stuff way ahead of time because you're making that much stuff and you have so many shows. So I get all that, but this was not, and it was just like, oh my god.
So I tried justifying it. I was like, Christmas in July.
No,
He didn't buy that one.
I don't observe that. I think it's fucking stupid.
I think like where we have our summer place, they do it because that's when they're all together. They're not together in December. I think that's probably why they do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trailers, a camping site, kind of that. I get that, but
Yeah, I don't. And I think the pools used to do Christmas in July, which
I mean, hey, if you want to do it, and that's your thing, fine. It's just not my thing.
Right.
I just think it's fucking stupid.
but yeah, the holidays. He's very even keeled. He's very
I turned into a kid.
He does. It's. I mean, I have pictures to prove it. Frosty,
What about him?
the Grinch, the pictures of you with Frosty, pictures of you and the Grinch.
That is not me turning into a kid.
It is.
That is you going, stand over there so I can take a picture. And I might as well just do it because if I say no or I don't, one of two things is going to happen. Bodily harm or you're going to get pissed off. So there's no point.
First of all, I have never at any point caused bodily harm to him intentionally.
Glad you added that intentionally.
Okay,
part.
there are times that he gets in my way and he might accidentally get kicked, but it's never intentional.
Or times where you just have to have your fist near my face, and I guess I threw my face into it. I don't know.
Exactly. And I don't get mad. I just don't.
Nah, she just gets this look like, are you really not going to do it? So it's like, just do it. And I know it makes her happy, so.
And he has a big smile on his face when he does it.
I don't. It's faked.
Now you're going to get one with every character we see.
Doesn't matter.
And we try to do as many Christmas tree lightings as possible, too. We try to go out to them, too.
Did we make any? Last year? I honestly don't remember going to one.
I don't remember last year.
Now there's a couple of places that we've been saying for this will be our what?
This technically will be our 11th Christmas together.
Yeah, and so for 10 Christmases we've been saying we wanted to get to the Christmas Village in Center City. And recently I had told her about there's a town, Ardmore, and Ardmore Square. I don't know if it's still the same, but they used to have like the Santa and they had the real reindeer. And then it's all done up in the shops. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So we've been talking about that for the past few years, but for some reason, we don't make it. Hopefully we can change that this year. I was going to say ride the bike, and no, forget it. It's going to be too fucking cold.
You ride the bike, I'll meet you there.
Good luck, Frothy.
I'll have my roll. I'm Frosty here. Yeah, no.
I'll drive by you with a hot chocolate. I think almost every year we try to find something new. Now we always try to watch a movie that we've never seen before.
Right.
That either one of us, because it's weird that there'll be a Christmas movie that you love that I never saw, so we'll watch that, or vice versa.
We are aiming this year to watch
White Christmas.
Late Christmas
I knew that was coming.
or Miracle on 34th Street.
Yes. Well, we were trying to find out last year the one with Richard Attenborough.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find it for free, and I'm like, I'm not buying it for $29.99 or whatever crazy amount of money they wanted.
So they're the two that we're gonna, and I have Late Christmas here. So they're the two that we're gonna really try to nail this year. I will be honest with you. I guess 4 years ago now, maybe it was the first time he saw Christmas Story.
Yes, I had never seen A Christmas Story. I know. Yeah, I'm 56. Never saw it. I didn't know anything about it until you told me, because
we were out somewhere and the lamp was up. Someone had the lamp up.
And I asked, I'm like, what the fuck is it with the leg lamp?
Yeah.
I don't get it. And you were like, Christmas Story. I'm like, what about it? You're like, the movie. I'm like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, so we watched.
But then you would do you're going to shoot your eye out.
Yeah, you're going to shoot your eye out. You're going to shoot your eye out.
Didn't know what that was. I have seen stuff, but I didn't know that's what it was, like the bunny outfit or something.
Yeah, it was Aunt got him for Christmas.
So I had seen things, but I didn't know it was from a movie. I just thought it was some stupid decoration or something.
And I actually, this year, he wasn't interested. I actually watched the second one, which was him as a father. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a big... Most things, when they wait that long, tend to suck. So I just don't even bother. It wasn't
your typical second movie. It really wasn't. It wasn't bad, because I'm not... There's certain ones that I'm like, no. It wasn't bad. There was another Christmas movie that you hadn't seen that we watched together.
It won't be Elf.
I've never watched that whole thing.
Well, I had seen a couple minutes of it, and then we decided, you know what?
Let's try.
Before we continue bashing it, yeah, we made it about 10 minutes and went, yeah, this is just as stupid as I thought it was. And I know there's people that think it's the greatest Christmas movie ever. I'm not a Will Ferrell fan in the movies, or any of his movies, I should say. So it just was ridiculously stupid. I'll tell you the one that I had never seen. Oh, we did see it. We did see Miracle on 34th Street with Richard Attenborough. He punches out the drunk Santa, and they hire him to be the Santa.
We ended
up
watching it, yeah.
So we did see that. Because I was just about to go, whatever that one was, and I'm like, that was the newer version.
Right. And the one that we watch at least 4 or 5 times is Jingle All the Way.
We definitely watched that a lot. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, that's a given.
That one. Bad Santa 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mixed Nuts.
One of my. Yeah, if you've never seen Mixed Nuts and you want to see something from 80s,
probably, yeah.
I mean, I was going to say Happy Gilmore. Adam Sandler's in it. He looks like he's about 12.
I did not realize that until you said he was in it.
Yeah, and he plays a goofball. I mean, it's pretty much a lot of his movies, but the main character is Steve Martin. The dude, Liv Schreiber. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his first name. Liv. The guy that plays the crossdresser.
Oh, okay. It was just, and we found it accidentally, and it was funny.
There's a ton of people in it you would recognize from all. Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, but it's fun. We stumbled on it and we're like, well, let's check it out. And now we watch it every year.
I'm trying to think what else we watch.
Scrooged.
Scrooged. We actually just watched Home Alone 2. No, Home Alone. Not Home Alone 2. We watched Home Alone last year.
Yeah, I had never watched that from beginning to end.
Yeah, we watched that from beginning to end.
I'd seen chunks of it, but I'd never watched it all the way through. We watched that that one. I mean, the Santa Claus, all three of them.
Yep.
Christmas with the Cranks.
That's another good one.
I mean, I probably have 20 DVDs at least.
At least, yeah.
Jack Frost. Oh, that was one that you didn't see.
With
Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, he dies and becomes a snowman. I think it's Jack Frost.
It is Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of like we would go back and forth, and I think White Christmas is probably going to be the hardest one to get him to watch because it has music in it.
Yeah, I'm not a big musical fan.
But it's...
I've never seen Grease. And what's the other one? West Side Story.
And it's funny because my dad will call me at 2 a.m. if he's watching TV and Grease comes on. Donna, Grease is on. Want to watch it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, Dad. I'm sleeping. But we've watched it tons. I can verbatimly say that whole movie.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll watch White Christmas, but I don't know how far along before I go. This sucks.
I don't think you will because of what it's about.
We'll find out.
But yeah, it's...
I've never watched... I have the DVD, but I've never seen it. Prancer. The girl that befriends the reindeer.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I don't know why. I don't know where I got the DVD from. I didn't buy it. But I have it.
I'll tell you...
Oh, I'll tell you one of my favorites is Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm. We watch that every year. Now, I have a fondness of Mickey, so...
If Mickey was a real person, he'd have a restraining order against you.
He would not.
A fondness. If I could turn this thing around, I could turn it around and show you just one corner, and that's about 0.5% of all the Mickey stuff that's here. And you'll see it at Christmas.
Like I said, I have a fondness of Mickey. The one movie I've never seen, and everyone is going to be like, ugh, I have never watched Polar Express.
You haven't watched it because you don't like that kind of animation.
I keep telling him I don't.
Because Jim Carrey has a Christmas Carol movie where it's that same kind of animation.
I've seen that.
Okay, well, okay. If you sat and watched that, then you should sit and watch Polar Express. Because, again, I'm not an animation person, but Polar Express is pretty cool.
Yeah, I never. No, one movie that we do watch every year. I think you watch it with me. Maybe not. Grinch.
I can't stand how the Grinch stole Christmas.
The Jim Carrey one?
I can't stand it. I like the original Dr. Seuss one. I cannot stand... Because when I see the original, and that's from my childhood, I believe, somewhere around there, the original Grinch, and then somebody, redoes it. I don't watch them. And I've seen the one with Jim Carrey, and I can't stand it. It has nothing to do with... As far as I'm concerned, it's like a different story as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and I love it. I think my son got me into it, though, because he's a huge Grinch fan.
Yeah. I mean, everybody likes what they like. It's not for me. I'll watch the cartoon like 100 times, but I don't want to watch
And I've never seen that.
Okay, well then you have to pick between Polar Express or the Grinch cartoon.
And what do I get in return? You'll watch The Grinch with me?
No, I'll watch White Christmas.
You're watching White Christmas anyway. That's not for debate. We agreed on that last year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's right, because we each pick one, so I'm going to pick either Polar Express or the original Grinch.
That's fine. You can pick one of them. I'll grab a pillow and a blanket, and I'll watch it.
And me watching White Christmas will be like this.
I don't think it will. I'm going to record them. He'll be like this.
Yeah, that's how I watch movies.
But I just think it's pretty amazing how he gets into the holidays and they don't overwhelm him.
I go overboard, but I don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah, which is shocking. But and again, guys, if you have something that maybe to you is like, I don't understand how I can do this and it doesn't bother me, or how this is a stressful time of year for everybody, and I'm just all like, let us know. Or if you have a favorite Christmas movie, let us know. We're always open for suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's... Now, we've looked them up, but usually we've seen them all, or it's just the Lifetime ones.
Right.
Or the Hallmark or whatever, which if you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's all the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it's a stress-free... For me, it's stress-free. Nobody's expecting anything out of me. Nobody is saying that I have to do this or have to do that, or you have to be here at this time. You know, if I'm not... There's times where I don't feel good on Christmas, and I don't get over until 7, 8 o'clock. You know, it's rare, but it happens.
Yeah.
It has happened.
There was a one year that you couldn't make midnight mass with me.
Yeah, I was like fully dressed, and then just started to just go downhill, and I was like, "You go, I'm gonna wait here." But then after that, when you got back, now I don't know if you want to talk about your ritual that you used to do with your mom.
So on Christmas Eve, my son would be with his father.
Be polite about it.
I was. So I really didn't do anything on Christmas Eve. I stayed home. I wrapped, and like my mom and dad would go to my younger brother's house, but I wouldn't. I would just stay at home and wrap. Well, when they came home, me and my mom used to always run to CVS and Walgreens.
They all used to be open 24/7.
Yeah, we didn't need anything. It was just her way of getting my mind off of everything. And we would always pick something up. Like there's always an additional stocking stuff or something.
Tape, batteries.
Yeah, it was just, there was always something that we could pick up. After my mom passed away, pretty much at that point, there may have been one more year where my son went to his dad's for Christmas Eve until Christmas. But after that, my son was always home at me on Christmas Eve, so we would go. And then when we got together, was he still coming over on Christmas Eve? I don't remember. Or if he did, I'd pick him up Christmas Eve night.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm not 100%, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think after... No, because the new one was already in the picture. No. So,
but we started.
We would go to Walmart and CVS or Walgreens.
That first Christmas, you had told me about it, and I was like, "Well, let's go." So we, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, or whatever, 2 o'clock, whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean, our first Christmas together, he spent it with his daughters, and I spent it here. And then after you...
Christmas Eve,
yeah. After you were done, you came here, and then we went.
After that, you were coming over.
I would leave at midnight to go to Mass, though.
Right. There was a couple times you didn't go. You stayed. There was at least once or twice that you didn't go. You stayed because we would go to my oldest daughters, and we would have dinner and all kinds of desserts and sit and play games and stuff like that. So I know there was once or twice that you didn't, but then
Yeah.
I've been to 3 or 4.
Yeah, I know.
Because there were times you would come and be like, I'm leaving. It's like, all right, and then I would head out. Because shortly after, they would start to wrap up. And then I would head over here, and then we would always, I mean, we've been to Walgreens every year. That's one thing that hasn't
Yeah, and
ever changed.
I think the 2 years that I went to, not the one where you didn't feel good, but the 2 years where I left your daughters and went to mass. My son went with me.
Plus your brother,
Yeah, my brother
sister-in-law,
and their
your
kids, they all go to midnight mass.
niece and nephews were there.
And I have to be honest, and this has nothing to do with religion, but it is it's almost like a therapeutic ceremony for me.
And this is me. I don't believe in God at all. Not religious in any way. Not saying he doesn't exist. I don't know. But for some reason, I like the inside of churches at Christmas.
Yeah, they got the poinsettias. They're all decorated. They got the tree. Yeah.
You know, the music. And it's just, I can't hear anything because of my hearing. So whenever they're up there talking, I'm just looking around at stuff. But I've never been like, wow, I came here for this. I always leave like, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, and I think it's just therapeutic for me because it really sets the reason for the holiday to me.
Yeah.
But it's something I've enjoyed. And I'll be honest, before our church just started doing it again, before that I went to a
Church in Ridley?
I believe it was an Episcopal church.
Ridley Park or something?
Yeah. So it's not a religious thing for me. It was just a therapeutic thing for me, if that makes sense. But it was it's something that we do. And like I said.
And with me, that's the first time I've been, so I don't know how many years ago it was, the first time that I was in a church for any kind of service since 1986. Like, I wanted no part. I've been in them for weddings, I guess, if you want to count that. But for an actual church service or a mass or whatever denomination you fall in, I had never been in anything since 1986.
So,
but it's definitely, again, it's cool, and I'm not religious at all, but I don't think you need to be to appreciate that the atmosphere.
I agree. So put down, if you guys are watching this, what holiday, if you suffer from anxiety, and like I said, everyone at some point does, what holiday do you think really gets you at like the most anxious, and how do you handle it? Let us know. Like I said, surprisingly, from October to, he might have days, but for the most part, he's pretty even keel until after the holidays. January comes in and kicks his butt to make up for the couple months he was okay, and that's the seasonal depression. That's like, everything went here and then it just crashed down. And if I had my way, I'd keep my Christmas stuff up longer, but then it wouldn't be as special. So, you know how that works. But until the next one, and if you have any ideas of topics that you want us to talk about, leave them in the comments as well. And we'll see what we can come up with. All right. Have a good night, everyone.